Testimony exists so that we can encourage one another. And actually that we can believe. Like if somebody here, like Sue said, I got prayer. She said 2.5 years she was in pain. So that means then that you can come and you can get prayer no matter how long it's been. And God can still do it. If it's the right time, the right moment, and God is going to put his hand on it, it will happen. It will come. And so just to encourage you sort of to keep going, keep pressing in. That's what Margie just shared as well. Like for 2010, so 10 years. 10 years of not being able to smell. And then isn't that sense of humor of God that the first thing she smells isn't so pleasant? I think that's brilliant. I love that. I love that about God.
Hiya. I brought my family to this church for the first time last weekend. And I was kind of bowled over by the boldness of the church to ask for people to come and pray, to be prayed for healing. And I was thinking of my daughter because last weekend, I don't know if anyone noticed, but she had a boot on because she fractured her foot, which she did a month before. And she started a new school. She's known as the big blonde kid in the boot in the new school. But I'd been struggling to contact the fracture clinic to get advice on what to do with this. And I turned to my daughter and Sofia and said, "Do you want to be prayed for?" And she was like, "No, Dad, no." So at the time I didn't, but in the week, Rich managed to contact me via Facebook from a comment that I put on Ravi's baptism, and we struck up a bit of a conversation. I said, as an afterthought, can I be cheeky and just ask for prayer for my daughter? And I explained. And that afternoon, we managed to get an appointment booked the following morning. And I've been waiting for a month. And I took her to the appointment at the fracture clinic at the Children's Hospital. And she was discharged. They took her boot off. And she's now walking around. And she's actually got no pain as of this morning.
Amazing. Amazing, yes. I was very encouraged this week. By what God's been doing. So, yeah, testimony is so powerful. And last week's message was about breaking through the waters, but we take the presence of God with us, but we also take our testimony with us. And understanding that actually if God's done it before, he can do it again. And if you know that God's done something in your life, which he has, the first thing is you're saved. That's a miracle, the biggest miracle, the greatest miracle. So that anything after that is just nothing to God. God can do anything. And actually reality of praying for people, praying for someone's fractured foot is no different to God than praying for someone with cancer or someone with a certain illness or someone with a virus or someone that's just got a bad back. To God, it's the same thing, and we need to have that same faith. Like God, it's not really about the measurement of our faith. It's just about the willingness to go for it and pray for it, because you're the one that does the work. You're the one that does the supernatural power in it, and to you, it's the same thing.